Hello, ladies, gents, and degenerates in a fursuit. We return to Spelunky and the daily challenge. It is October 12th. I still don't feel like ghosting today. I don't feel like ghosting, okay? Don't judge me. I know you're judging me behind your freaking screens like I always constantly am paranoid about. What? Well, I guess I deserve to be judged for this almost death already. I am, very casually starting an optimal run. Nicely done, Spelunky. Just taking a big fat dump all over my skull. I appreciate you. You're so nice to me. Teaching me a lesson of humility right from the start. I can always count on you to make me feel like garbage whenever we start a daily challenge or whenever I start playing you in general. We have conversations back and forth, Spelunky and I. That is why you are listening to me, talking to the game like it's an actual entity, because it is. It is absolutely a thing. A thing that talks, walks, thinks, and of course, schemes. Against me, you might hear a little bit of a difference in my voice. I don't know if there's going to be one, but just letting you know, I have a freaking cat on my lap. She will not let me go without this privilege, this amazing privilege that she is giving me. She insisted on giving me the privilege on being on top of me. I can prove it. I can prove it. I'm not being a scumbag telling you I have a cat when I don't. Look at that. Let's see. Can I enable that? Oh, look at that. Look at Luna. Oh, Luna's so cute. Luna's so... Look, just say hello, Luna. Luna. She's not amused. Anyway, do we want to leave the cat cam on? Let's leave the cat cam on for a while until she inevitably jumps off when she gets absolutely fed up with all my my foolish commentary. There's a giant spider over here. So we're just gathering money. We're doing the RSVP challenge, in which we don't ghost anything. We don't dupe gold piles. We only have all kinds of fun. And of course, is robbing shopkeepers very poorly, as I often mention. A challenge pioneered, I believe, by Rat Pack. No, Pack Rat. Pack Rat. I always get that wrong. Pack Rat. It's a fellow YouTuber. Has a YouTube channel. Okay. Well, we'll cross paths another day, Mr. Shopkeeper. I wanted to stomp you in the freaking head. You decided to simply leave me alone. It's all right. We can go separate ways. I'm perfectly okay with that. Luna. Are we gonna lay down and be quiet? No? Are you interfering with my gameplay? Are you interfering? Are you making it really hard for me to be entertaining? Absolutely not. You're actually 100% contributing to this recording. I was like, playing around. It's like, do I want to? Do I want to have a cat cam today? And she made a decision for me. She made a decision for being so cute. Aren't you cute? Oh, you're so cute. Oh. She does not take kindly to such cooing. She does beg for attention all the time, though. Like, it's the entire center of her life. God damn it. I was expecting to whip both of those enemies at the same time. Oh! Why is life so hard? Why is life so hard? And this seed is just full of horrendous and deadly traps. Don't appreciate it at all. I am not prepared to commit to any one of these filthy creatures destroying me. I don't want to cut short this daily challenge. It's not right. Maybe we can save Adam until after he pays the arrow price to his butt. There's a giant spider right there. I'm only down to 2 bombs, though. Very annoying. Of course, there hasn't been any bombs showing up. We get arrowed like a champ. Alright, there's a way down that is somewhat dangerous. I don't think I ever need to return to this place. We're just going to drop Adam and then do something like so. For that chest, the chest is right there. How do I kill this spider without spending any resources? It is a valid question that I really have no answer to. We're just going to whip it out of position and then just hope this issue resolves itself. Maybe the shopkeeper can interact with it. I really don't want to get murdered by it. I do want it to go down. That is what I want. I want it to go down, and maybe, hopefully, we can forget about... Ah, it's chasing me. Oh, this could be good. No, that's bad. I'll show throw a person at you. There you go. A little bit of damage right there. Throwing people at your enemies always works. I do have the pictures, mate. Woo! I guess we can just ignore it, but of course I want the gist that it has in its belly. Kind of concerned about Adam's survival heal here. We kind of need him, and of course we have an insane shopkeeper over there. Okay, let's just put Adam right there for the time being. Ah! Oh, this distracted me. This spider distracted me. I was looking at it. Okay, there's a spider over there. I need to take care of it. I got ambushed by the amazing leaping spider. I should be ashamed of myself right now. That was a pretty good seed. Anytime that I started this, I mean, obviously today was absolutely terrible. Like, I took all of the damage at the very start. It was so bad. Luna, are you hiding your face? Are you ashamed? Are you getting some jitters from performance? Performance jitters? But you have such a cute face, Luna. Oh. Anyway, that's cheap. I figured I would bust it out. Like, my numbers have been sagging, you know. I figure I will bust out the cheap pet tactic in which you start showing your pets all the time, and everybody just goes bunkers. It's like guaranteed success right there. Anyway, so that was an utter mitigated disaster. I got nothing to show for what just happened other than shame. And I guess we'll just go back into the game and fart around. Thing is, I already farted around. I farted around for a long time in the previous daily challenge. So what do I do now? Well, you just do speed runs now. Obviously what you must do. And I did just grab the freaking climbing gloves. And this is not a speed run at all. I have been just super slow so far. So this particular run is just total trash. But it could get better. It could get better, just like life after high school. It gets better. I don't know why I dropped the shotgun when I wanted to destroy that thing and grab the chest. So definitely this is not a speedrun at all, this is just a fast run. Which I arbitrarily skip certain things and pay attention to others. It's a new type of run that I am pioneering. Hope that you appreciate it. My goodness, what's going on? So much danger all over the place. Reminds me of my Iraqi days during my deployment. There's just no keys anywhere. This man is just ready to wreck me. I guess we'll just take a little bit of time here just murdering people. I mean, if there's something that is always entertaining, is killing damn shopkeepers in the most humiliating way. Obviously, we are not even close. Oh, jeez. Thought that I was going the right way, but wasn't. I'm just going to far around in Spelunky. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I mean, I got no direction. I have no mission in my life. I have no real ambitions of any kind. It's all a matter of just farting around, creating as much trouble as you can possibly do, and then instead of hanging onto the wall with the climbing gloves like I intended, just go straight down into a barrage of bullets, because that's just the way I roll. That's just the way I do things these days. Might I be sensing absolutely atrocious, awful day of low skill? Those days do happen. What? What? Nothing? I was about to pick him up. What the? Double hyper armor, simply because I was very close to the shopkeeper. But then, of course, I also hyper armor myself. I was very close to the shopkeeper, and they just don't get stunned if you shoot at them right in front of them. But I also benefited from such effects. Oh, please, I'll get those ropes, but I'll take it. I'll just take it. Oh boy, it's all Luna's fault. It's obviously Luna's fault. She has completely derailed this Spelunky gameplay. Has utterly destroyed every single bit of my competence. At least we got some bombs out of that. There's just no way back. And I'm not going to just destroy the run, destroy the recording, because damn it, I committed to this path, and I'm going to go down this path, even if it takes me through through a path full of brambles and thorns and misery. This is what we're doing, and we're doing it with pride. Even though it's a bad time, it's a thorough humiliation. I just don't see any keys anywhere. Let me just maybe murder somebody. Feels pretty good to end another life. It's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to land on his head if you go down in this situation right here in the middle. You are, I would say, 100% guaranteed to get that stomp. Hey, we made it to jungle. That's fantastic. That's incredible. I am the greatest Spelunky player of all time. Of course, we weren't able to get chest and key because I am apparently ignoring certain things and paying attention to others, like I said. So, you know, we take what we can take and then we leave what we feel like leaving. It's there's no direction, no criteria, nothing. It's just a matter of going forward. Shunning shotguns, of course. Shotguns are just so uncivilized. It's just not a thing that you want to use. Whoa! I was about to say, when you can just use explosives. Properly delayed explosives. We can do this. We can do this. That was not good. I don't have any explosives left, so I'm just going to go over here and just humiliate him a little bit more. I said I would shun shotguns, but I'm full of shit. What can I say? I don't like this boomerang, please. No, come on. I was about to get a fantastic weapon to destroy you. Okay, sir. I'm going to do the Manhattan Shuffle. Oh, that was so beautiful, and it didn't work because I waited a little too long. It was a beautiful arc of a bomb, though. I feel pretty damn great about the plan. Of course, the execution was lackluster, but it would have been so elegant for that bomb to work, and I simply tossed it a little too late. But boy, was that a wondrous thing. You saw me scratch my face. Thankfully, you did not see me pick it inside of my nose because the itch was inside of my nose. There was no booger. There's no booger. Don't be a weirdo. I just had this itch in front of my nose, and I completely forgot that the cat cam was on. If you're a cat owner, man, this is a great shop. Great shop. If you're a cat owner, you will know that they groom themselves all the time. That always makes me feel real cozy and nice. It's really weird. Do you like watching cats groom? It's very, very... Ooh. It's very peaceful. It's such a zen moment, just with the cat grooming themselves, and you just sit there like a potato and watch them do it. Makes you feel real good. I don't know why. That's not fair. He managed to shoot exactly at the spot where I would be, and I managed to exactly fumble it in the way that his shot would in fact hit me. Don't appreciate it. I want a refund on this game. I'm going to write directly to Derek Yu, say like, after 2,000 hours of play, I've decided this game sucks. I have 2,000 hours logged in this game, and I can finally say I've made up my mind. This game sucks. The controls are just garbage, and when you get to the 2,000th hour of late game, you just realize there's nothing else for you to do. This game sucks. 2,000 hours logged. Whoa, that was quite the descent right there. I think I could use some jizz. Nope. I'm just going to go straight down. Go through the exit. I don't have any idea what the purpose is. Luna. Luna. Isn't that uncomfortable? She does what she pleases. She doesn't care. She don't care none. She the boss. Alright. Okay. Again, we have no black market prospects. I don't know why in the middle of a supposed speed run I just go into a deviation of my path and just go into a completely different path. Like, let's go in here and see what happens instead of looking for the exit. What the hell, man? You're supposed to be going through things fast, but this cat is distracting me. I don't think there's an argument against that at all. Whoa! What, the beehive right here? How about you fellas explode? In glorious manner? Well, they did explode, but I did not realize I only had 2 points of health left and I totally disrespected the bees. So that's what happens. You disrespect the bees, you get stung, bitch. Anaphylactic shock is now, well, filling every single one of my pores with fluid. It is now swelling my flesh. I am very, very soon going to die if I don't get my intermission. What's this? Oh, jeez, I completely forgot. Intermission? I forget the name of the anaphylactic shock injection. I'm not going to get it, but it's a word similar to the sounds that are coming out of my face right now. It's an injection that you just give yourself, that you must EpiPen. There you go. Intermission. What the hell was that? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the EpiPen. If you're an allergic person, you will know exactly. I mean, a fatally allergic person. I'm not. I have been very, very lucky. Is it lucky? Is it not the norm not to be allergic to something? At least not to be fatally allergic to something. Well, that was a poorly planned descent. I have 41 bombs, only one point of health. This math is not going to work out in my favor. Good place to go. We're just going to stump this guy and just go through. Isn't that the norm? I wonder what's the percentage of people out there that have regular to severe allergy. Like my wife, she has like a life-ending allergy. In the sense of she's allergic to penicillin, of all things. So she cannot get that most absolutely essential antibiotic. There's other antibiotics by now that are alternatives to penicillin. But come on, how unlucky do you have to get to be allergic to freaking penicillin? The wonder discovery of the 20th century. Was it the 20th century? No, I forget. But absolutely wondrous discovery of antibiotics. You're allergic to it. What the hell, man? She gets this enormous, awful, itchy rash. It's so bad. So bad. She's also allergic to aspirin. She's allergic to peaches. So, you know, not lucky in the genetic lottery on that front. She's cute though, so, you know, she makes up for being lethally allergic to certain things by being cute. It's a good trade-off, I think. But nah, her allergies, while annoying as hell, they are kind of mild. There's nothing out there that's just going to outright murder her. Oh, completely forgot that this guy was a thing. Thankfully, though, the Cobra was being a team player. Completely forgot that there would be a Shopkeeper there. Cobra being an amazing team player. I appreciate you, Cobra. Just find the exit to our troubles. Stump this scumbag and go through. That guy was ready to wreck me. Don't appreciate his existence. What was I saying? What was I doing? I can just mine my way through. Oh yeah, wonder what's the percentage of people that have a lethal allergy. And how awful. How freaking awful. How can I get to this man? So, just got a little too close. He saw my ugly face and he was like, not today, Satan. Not today, Paco Spelunky. I see you. I see you preparing. I see you preparing for my murder. Oh my goodness, please, the arrow shaft. Why? Why is the arrow shaft prioritized over picking up a person? This is absolute outrage. Spelunky endorses genocide. Is the only conclusion you can possibly reach right here. Goodness, this guy. Get the hell out of my face. Don't care about you. Don't care about any of your problems. He's chasing me down like I'm a hoe and he's a pimp. I can't believe it. Luna, you're completely missing your shot at fame. You're just giving everybody your butt. What the hell kind of problem is that? This is not the cat cam, this is the gray blob cam. You're not performing to specifications. All you're showing is my filthy man tits. What the hell is this? I have climbing gloves somehow. At some point it happened. Come with me, Matilda. We're going to go from here. Alright, we did it for Matilda.
And she needs you. This is for Matilda.
She didn't like that. You don't like my singing, Luna? You don't like my singing? I'm the finesse king of Skyrim, the highest high king of Skyrim, the finest fry cook in Skyrim. Just ask your mama about me. I forged her some cake. She swallowed it whole. I said, oh no, let's see where this goes. Don't eat me. Roly-poly, tumbly-wumbly. Roly-poly, tumbly-wumbly when your mama to the kitchen. Big old belly. She hunting for some jelly. I'm the finder of the way. Report to the ship and we'll bang, okay? She seemed to appreciate that a little bit more. At least she was indifferent to it as opposed to looking up in disgust, saying, don't you ever try that again. I am so sick of your constant noises and your bullshit. Just be a pillow and shut your freaking mouth, you filthy human. That is, can't speak right there. Because you know they're seething with rage, right? Inside of their tiny little brains. They're seething with hatred and disgust at the human shenanigans that happen around them all the time. And they're only putting up with it. Because we give them pettings and food. It's all that it is. It's a tiny little killing machine. Does not suffer fools. But it will put up with some annoyances. If you give them enough food and comfort. See if we can find a person over here. There's no person because he got ticket trapped, but there is a person. Oh, made my day right there. Unfortunately, this entire speed run, between quotes, speed run, is not working out in my, not working out for me. When I continue to be super slow. Holy crap. This seems like it's a perfectly casual, oh, that was terrible. I've been timing those, those bombs right today. I've just been getting all of my timings off. It's just absolutely terrible. Going to blame the fact. What possible excuse can I give you today? Can I give you the little sleep excuse? Not really. Slept 8 hours. Didn't sleep like super great, but I slept plenty. I did forego coffee today like I always do. Sometimes I'll resort to it if I was a dumbass and I stayed up far too long. For the most part, I try to avoid that. Because I don't like that. I think I've talked about this several times before. But I don't like that sense of I need a certain chemical to be able to function. It's just, what if then I don't have it? Then I'll be miserable all day. I don't like that. I would rather be reasonably... reasonably tired. You know what? We're going to the warm. We're going to the warm. You ain't the boss of me. We're not going to the warm. Ha! You thought I was going to the warm, but then I didn't go. I'm breaking all my promises today. I am a complete scumbag. And there's nothing you can possibly expect out of me. All the rules are off. Today is cat day. It's catter day today. Therefore, what the? I broke in the middle of the air when I was descending. Error string not found. Absolutely. I've never fixed that, and at this point I'm inclined not to fix it because it's kind of charming. Man, this wonderful descent into madness we got going on right over here, but of course then I get arrowed because of my absolute and utter incompetence at whipping arrows. Yeah, today's not been good, man. This has not been high skill Spelunky play day, that's for sure. It's been absolutely atrocious. Might as well take the time to get that. I need some sticky bombs. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Luna, you're just a gray blob. This is completely pointless. Let me just take that off already. You are completely pointless, Luna. You have disappointed me so much. I thought you would get me like at least a couple thousand subscribers just for showing your face. And all I get is a gray butt. Let me see if we can get ya. Yeah, get ya wrecked is what we got ya, you scumbag. Sucks to be you. What a sad little creature you are, Mr. Shopkeeper. So tiny and insignificant. So absolutely devoid of purpose and aim and all kinds of words that mean exactly the same thing. I don't like this. See if we can just get through the amazing scorpion whip. Very casual, very professional. Get that whipped as well. I think that's the exit right there. Please don't shotgun jump to destroy me. And off we go. As long as it's 20 seconds, man. As long as it's 20 seconds, so good. Oh yeah, I was saying, it might seem kind of spontaneous for me to turn on the cat cam. Well, I don't know why I did that the way I did it. I completely forgot that I had the sticky bombs, that's why. I don't really know. It just looked fancy, I think. Ow. It just looked like a fancy move. And it does, there is a good benefit to doing something like that, which is running out the clock. Man. Running out the clock on the bomb, and that way it explodes as it makes contact, which means that, you know, he doesn't get the chance to try and kill you while the bomb is attached to his person. Also, suicide bombings, the incidence of suicide bombings are much lower if you run out the clock on that bomb a little bit. So it's definitely not a bad move. We of course have to piss these people off. Like, there's no way I am not pissing them off. Trying to get this cape, sir, please. Well, you jumped ahead of me and you just got a shot. That'll teach you. That'll teach you to cheat at the races. Absolutely pathetic the way that you have chosen to jump ahead of me like some dastardly devil while I'm trying to run this wacky race 100% according to the rules. Alright, we got a mad lad right there, an absolute mad lad right there. Let's just simply go. I don't need no foolish materials. I'm a manly man. Manly man. I can handle all threats. The chest. Whoa! Amazing super juggle. And then the amazing super stomp. Been pretty good. I think I need to arm myself. No sir, not today. I need to arm myself because of the advent of this absolute scumbag. Feels good to get through it. And with a chest and key too, for finally we get a chance to find the black market. Not like it's guaranteed or nothing. But I'm going to take the long way around. I can't get out. I can't get out. I guess we're bombing our way through to the other side of the level. I am being raped. No! Oh boy, there's a black market somewhere around here. I think it's bad. Here? No? I only have one bomb left. Can't possibly tell. I think it's behind here, but one bomb was not going to be enough. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Thankfully, this man got eaten. That's awesome. Alright, friend. I need to make mincemeat out of you. Please. This foolishness has to stop. I think I'll open it there, but no, it was really tough to get to it. I don't think you could. Ooh, but there is a orange frog right there. If we can make it jump where we want it. Continue, please. Follow me, orange frog. Follow me. This is good enough. Whew. Nice! Thank you so much, orange frog, for being a real team player. You are absolutely on Team Blargh. I appreciate you. And I look forward to doing more business with you in the future. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of maniacs, of course, like usual. It's like pretty easy. Nothing? Where's the other guy? I don't trust him. I don't trust this other absolute mad lad. Nothing here. Count Dankula, man. He's becoming my absolute favorite person on earth. Really like the guy. Champions free speech. Something has been happening lately. Suddenly, like, this is a hard pivot into serious business talks. I used to identify pretty solidly with left-leaning causes. These days, I'm so much more centrist, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, am I going through a low-key identity crisis? And I finally realized that it's like, no, man, you're just aligning yourself with free speech. Used to be left, used to be freedom, used to be freedom of expression and all that good stuff. These days, it's the right. And the center, of course, the center always, you know, the reasonable center, the fence-sitting center. But these days is the right-leaning people that will never police your speech. They will never police your thoughts. They just want to convince you that an ethno-state is what you want. You know, kind of a bit of a disagreement there, but they will not try to police you if you don't agree with them, unless, you know, they are extremely to that side and then they turn to violence. Then that's essential to the cause there. But that's what's been happening in my mind, is like all this insane, crazy talk about free speech not being a thing anymore. Are you now dead? Yes, you are. All this advocacy for it's a private company, therefore he can do whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, legally. Is that what you want? Are you insane? I know that legally they have the right, which, by the way, has not always been the case historically. Used to be that. I was listening about this, about a case about this in the early 1900s or 1950s or something like that. Early in this previous century. What am I even doing here? This was supposed to be a speedrun of sorts, and now I've spent here 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. Almost 3 minutes. For some reason, killing all these people. Completely engrossed in the wonderful, edifying venture of killing shopkeepers. It just fills your heart with joy. Fills my heart with joy. Anyway, long story short, I think I'm getting a little too deep into something that I'm not really prepared to discuss. So I'm just saying, first and foremost, First Amendment, man. Free speech. Free speech, UKIP, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Because everything else, wow, incredible shopkeeper shenanigans. Everything else in life, every other good thing in society springs from freedom of expression. Freedom of expression as a blanket right for all citizens. It just breeds tolerance. It breeds live and let live. It's just civility. It is such a cornerstone of a functioning functioning society. And it's just so tragic to see it take a second, a backseat to political interests and corporate profit and dumbass shills that have no freaking idea what they're giving up. So silly, man. So silly. Anyway, as silly, I'll get into the ice caves in a speed run on minute 5. Minute 7. Holy crap. It's not, clearly it's not a speed run anymore. It is a let's kill all the shopkeepers run. With a shotgun too. It's like, why am I even using it? Oh no, man. I don't know. I was supposed to be creative and fun and completely devoid of fear. And I have gone this way, in which I am taking time to save Jacob. Is like, what are you even doing? Jacob is not worth my time. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I bet he didn't even go to college. What a scumbag. I am a college dropout, so I'm not going to... Clearly that was not a sincere dig. Psych! I have 2 master's degrees. If you don't have college education, you don't deserve to vote. You're a freaking Nimrod. You're a disgrace. All you're good for is to breed my cows that I can eat. Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant grow my lettuce because I'm vegan. That makes me doubly better than you. That makes me triply better than you. It's an exponential thing. It's better than you squared. Right there. Whoa. Okay, so there's a person here. There's no longer a person here because he decided to step on a mine. Since I was engineering a dastardly plan to end his life, he was like, nope! He's going to step on this landmine. See us! I'm trying to find... Alright. Okay, no more ahead. I've been 100% ignoring Callie. Like, she don't matter none to me. She could not be less consequential if she tried. Makes no difference in my life, Callie, today. It's strange. Usually I am bending over backwards to please her. Today I'm like, don't care. Don't care about your wily womanly ways. There should be a Moai head somewhere around here. I know, it must exist. Whoa, get wrecked. It must exist. I'm not going to just leave. There you are. Is there any reason to do anything other than explode? Bonk. Kill myself. It's been a weird play session, hasn't it? I don't think that is very standard. This feels very off-kilter, very weird. I got into a strange rant that I almost immediately abandoned. Of course, we're going to the mothership. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I mean, obviously, I'm not ghosting in the ice cave, so I can't dive deep into these things. I had even one prepared, man. I had a rant prepared. I mean, I don't prepare them. I just think of it as, oh, this would be a pretty cool thing to talk about artificial intelligence. But no, I'm just going to save it. I'm going to save it for the next daily challenge, in which I will probably try and ghost again, because obviously this whole RSVPs thing is just not working for me. I'm being absolutely atrocious every day of my life. I should feel ashamed of myself. Don't have sticky bombs yet, which is weird. I meant to whip that stupid turret. There you are. There's an alien lord. That's not gonna work out for me. Kind of hard to get to the plasma cannon. Oh shit! What the? The platform. The platform. You guys, a second ago there was a bomb that dropped on an ascending platform, and it blew up the ground below the shopkeeper without pissing him off. So he dropped down there like a rock and kept walking like nothing had happened until I got close enough and got utterly murdered. So here you go, a very bizarre, off-kilter, weird episode of the Daily Challenge. Hopefully you appreciate it for what it is. I'll see you in the next one. You'll never see Luna ever again. This was a one-time only. If you lose it, if you missed it, well, that never again. It's a recording. You're going to be able to watch this 20,000 times if you ever felt like, if you were crazy enough to do that. I'll see you in the next one. This is getting really dumb. Until the next one happens, just get a cat and pet it to death.